Paddock Day Trip. Notch here. We're about to embark on a little venture outside of the horrible cesspit known as that there London. Going to be heading up to the bountiful plains of what has been known as Turnmoss in Stretford, in the wonderful Republic of Mancunia. This should be an interesting little trippy today. You're going to meet a lot of lovely kiddies up there that represent this new-fangled football club, commonly known as the Stretford Paddock. They're having a fourth friendly of their entire history. It is a pre-season friendly, and it's going to be up against the animated delights of the Chorlton and the Wheelies, otherwise known as Chorlton FC. This should be interesting. This should be fun. They're going to be another experimental lineup, although this time a very, very strong one. So results haven't been that great so far. So let's hope things improve today. I'm about to embark on the Chuff Chuff, and I'm coming along fully equipped with the latest government guideline instructions that you must all wear bondage gear. Which is absolutely fine if everyone has to mask themselves up like little gimpies. This is how we got to do it. Which club did I wear this before? Anyway, none of your business. Let's go. It's sunny. Probably won't last. But, you know, anywhere north of Watford won't last. But still better than the fucking hellholes of like London. And that's one good thing about anyone from the north. You actually pronounce London properly. It's London. It's L-O-N. London. You know, not Landon. Anyway, Landon. Just caught a glimpse of my first vision of a problem that is prevalent up in Manchester, not just here, but it is quite prevalent here, and that's homelessness. Just seen a couple of people. It's not a very nice thing to see. I think it's fantastic that people like Marcus Rashford are actually taking part in campaigns in order to help provide for them. And also the paddock manager Stephen Howsett, of course, does his 24-hour podcast once a year in order to raise money for it. Another fantastic cause. I'll definitely be waiting for that this year and giving some money. It's the big issue up here, and it's a very, very sad sight to see. Now I'm going to go and catch mid-tram, the Metrolink, and head up. Start making my way up towards the town of Stretford. I've got a little plan first though. reckon was going to come up for my first trip to Manchester for a decade and not start walking up Brian Staven Way and then Zach Busby Way and head towards the spiritual home for the ages, the absolute mecca, the palace for gonna run out of shit here because I'm talking crap. Old Trafford, I've got to come here. I am fucking missing out on this. Match can wait. The match is still not for a couple of hours, but there you go. Oh, I've got to keep doing this. I want to go and pay visit to my home and sit down and start worshipping for a little bit. It's actually been 15 years since I've been to a match here. I was a member for a few years, so we're talking, I've been to Manchester loads of times before. And then kind of finances went tits up around 2005. Travelling all the way up here all the time for the pilgrimage and for the honour and just for the passion for this absolute club I fucking love so much. It just made it too difficult. Other friends weren't able to go anymore, so we couldn't go up together. It was just going to prove too costly, and it coincided around the same time the Glazers took over. So it just made sense. Weirdly, a lot of other people were planning to boycott games and give up their season tickets and all that shit. So it's been a long time. I've been up since to visit friends, do other things. I love this city, always did, but now it's about time I came back. With Paddock starting, it just made the perfect opportunity. Get up here and pay a visit to the big boys, the tricky Reds, the Ollie outs. No, wait. Oh, my club. It's so good to be back here again at my club. My dearest club. Way too long. I'm sorry I've been away, darlings. First time back since the greatest sir of all time retired. Major crazy. It's good to be back. Hang on a second. I'm outside Old Trafford and I'm going to see Stretford Paddock. I've got an idea. Yeah, outside Old Trafford, Stretford Paddock with the new... Oh. I haven't got any news. Sorry. Yes, everybody, what's going on? My name is Stephen Elton's Funny Uncle, and this is the transfer news. Transfer review. I haven't got any transfers either. Is Rocco still with us? Just had word that there's a possibility that the match I've just come all the way up here to see it might be called off because of this. I'm not that arsed, not because of the club I wanted to go and watch, but I've had an opportunity to come back to the city I love, go back and visit the club I love. It's been, this has been actually kind of romantic because it's been a decade since I last came to Manchester, and the last 2 or 3 times I came up here I didn't come here, so it's been memories, a lot of memories being brought back, but the main reason I come up here might not happen. Gonna head my way back now to the Metrolink and head my way to the actual park it's going to be played in. I'm not looking forward to the state of the pitches and the state of the walking areas, because I don't really have the best footwear on. But c'est la vie. I'll make do. I always do. And let's just see what happens. Right. So I don't know, it's all going ahead. Not heard any more since the little word I had. I'm now arrived in the Garden of Earthly Delights known as Stretford in Trafford. And I'm heading my way now to Moss playing fields, or swamp, they're like, at this rate. It's actually stopped raining a little bit. I've just gone and took a very quick stop at the Stretford Mall to have a waz, as you do. And now I'm heading up there. I'm actually running out of battery on this phone. I'll attempt to try and recharge it. But let's see what happens when I get to the park and take it from there.
There it
Go
is.
on!
Oh! There it is. There it is. Come over. Well done. Hey, brilliant, lads. Superb. That's a football. Hey, well played. Good ball.
Go on! Go on! Oh, shit!
Luke, I want to fucking hear you all day. Are you yet? All over him, ref. All over him. It's on high already. Really happy with the clean sheet. We shipped 14 fucking goals in 3 games.
What's the difference we've had today, Jake?
And we created a lot of chances. None of them were fucking full. We could have been 3, 4, 5 goals in there. That's a great turning point. Pre-season doesn't matter about results.
How many times have you played that fucking video? I'll stick them down. Send it to me. I'm supposed to prove myself. Such a fraud.
Did you get the goal times?
Going into half time, 0-0, conceding about 4 in the first 10 minutes. So I feel like that's just going to come better. I watched them in the I felt like Tuesday from season, heads drop today, no heads drop see I feel like we actually beat, but that time.
Well, what can I say? Went to the match. That match was absolutely fantastic. They won. I even predicted it right. I was thinking beforehand it's going to be 2-0. It turned out to be 2-0. Didn't get the goal scores I was thinking of, but that was a fantastic performance. It was a brilliant match to watch. It was great to be watching it with the team there, and just they invited me back to the paddock offices as well at Studio 68. Just been there. They've actually recorded a podcast, and I was able to hang out with the boys. Fucking brilliant. Thank you very much to Stephen Alson for and all the team for all the hospitality. Really appreciate it. Hello. So I'm back at home. Just got back from the train. We had to change trains at Stoke because of a fault which didn't help. But then the train we got back instead still arrived at Euston on time. Very few people on it, to be honest. It's kind of going like that at the moment, but it could have been a lot worse. I'm still buzzing over today. That was one hell of a day. I'm so glad I made a decision to go up. I love Manchester. It's a great city. It's one of my favourite cities in the UK. I've been there so many times, and I hadn't been back for over a decade. It was just so good to be there again. Didn't spend a lot of time in the city itself. It wasn't about that. It was about going to Stretford and going to watch Stretford Paddock. It was, so brilliant to see them get their win. First win of their history. It was a friendly pre-season, but they're brand new. And it was a full, near full strength team. There were some fantastic players in that team for that level. And they got their deserved win. I hope it propels them forward now the way they want to, and gives them the confidence that was starting to wane a little bit. And confidence in Steve, who was obviously, he was a bit worried about the way things were going. I hope he's a little bit more secure now. It was just great to be there and meet them all, and fantastic to meet Steve, of course. Fantastic to meet Mitzi. He's been, really, really hospitable all day. Adam, good to see him. Such a talented cameraman and producer. Casey, nice to meet him and have a good chat. Karthik and all the coaches, and Cam and Alex when we went back to the studio. Just like buzzing that they invited me back to the studio. It was like, we ended up having, they got me pizza, they had beer, there was rum, and a really, really good atmosphere. And then they went and did a little pod. It was nice to just be there and see how it all works in there, and see what the crack was. It's absolute, it's not often anybody's going to get that, so I'm very, very grateful. It's been a really cool day. I wish them all the best in the future, especially the football team. I'm going to be coming back when I can, hopefully, if they can secure a proper home stadium that they're trying to do, which isn't going brilliantly at the moment just yet, but it's the same for a lot of teams at that level. Let's just hope things start smoothing out a little bit. If they can do that, I'll be coming up definitely, hopefully in the next few months. Go and see them again. Sorry. Brilliant. What a day! Up the fucking paddock. I had a feeling it would be 2-0. Turned out to be 2-0. Didn't get the goal scorers right, but you can always trust the Notchsta. Eventually it gets right. Howdy.